This is completely incorrect information.
Mexico has finally come to the table and now is going to take a lot more people that we're able to send back to that country. And the president of Mexico told me, sir, she turned around over 500,000 people in Mexico before they ever reached our border. We should be counting those as deportations because they never even made it to the border because she turned them around because you forced her to. So those are all people that never even came here because they got the message because you were so aggressive.
To Ms. Kristi Noem, the Department of Homeland Security Chief of the United States of America, the information that you gave to the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, it is incorrect. And it is incorrect information that you're receiving from the Mexican president, Claudia Sheinbaum. She doesn't have no plan whatsoever to slow down the immigration issue on the south border between Mexico and Guatemala that it still remains open. Also, this is information that you can challenge the president, Ms. Kristi Noem. This is in November. We walked 2 caravans that actually they were coming massively under her administration, the Sheinbaum administration. More than 8 caravans were formulated and constructed before Donald Trump came into office. These caravans were thousands of people that a lot of them massively reached the border and a lot of them still cross into the United States of America. Now, the actual statement that you're saying that more than 500,000 were returned back before Donald Trump came into office, it is completely incorrect. These are statements from the former director of attention for migrants in Tijuana, saying that there are more than 1 million migrants in the borders waiting for attention to cross to the United States of America under the application of CBP-1. And this was when just Donald Trump became president a minute after he was sworn into office.
Citas programadas son más de 1 millón en toda la frontera. Eso lo provocó Biden. Pero con esta entrada de Donald Trump se suspende todo esto. Y yo creo que habría que negociar.
It is not that the Mexican president is stopping them. It is your policies that they are reinforcing, and by you massively sending a message that you are going to deport, that is what's stopping the mass migration to decrease, not only in Mexico, but also in the Darien Gap, which we walked 4 times, and it has decreased 99%. Also, next time that you talk to the Mexican president, ask her why she's still part of the global compact on migration, that this is the #1 problem, that it was under the Biden administration, which completely gave the power to the NGOs and to these international organizations over your borders. Still, the UNHCR, it is present on the south border of Mexico. Still, the OIM, it is still present on the south border of Mexico. And still, you have hundreds and thousands of migrants waiting Mexican territory to see if the border it is going to open again, or to see the next elections, how it is going to turn out, if the Republicans are going to leave and if the Democrats are going to step in. So the information that it was provided to the President of the United States of America, it is incorrect. There was no slowing down of mass migration, and she is not planning to slow it down. She is part of the global compact on migration of the United Nations, and there's more than 1 million migrants still waiting in the parts of Mexico and also in Central America to enter the United States of America when the Republicans end their term in 2028 and if a Democratic candidate wins the election. And also another important information for you to have, under the AMLO administration, that was Sheinbaum's teacher. The mass migration through our country of Mexico gave accessibility for more than 13 million migrants to cross through the borders of Guatemala into Mexico and also all the way to the northern borders that connect to the United States of America. I will advise you, please, with information as this delicate, please be really meticulous with the current administration of Mexico, as they are the kings and queens to create smokescreens to appear one thing that they're not to the United States of America.